Thank you. The next report is from the fight against discrimination and fighting racism in the EU. Evin Inchir has the floor.
President, I was really happy to support this report. It's very strong language on the intersection between oppressions and the ethos that the fight against any racism is against all racisms. And in that regard, I find it very concerning that the communication on anti-Semitism last year from the Commission called on Member States to adopt the IHRA working definition of anti-Semitism, a controversial and flawed document which has been criticised by hundreds of Palestinian academics and journalists because it allows for the conflation of anti-Semitism with criticism of Israel and is used to prevent Palestinians from speaking about their own oppression. As they say, the fight against anti-Semitism shouldn't be turned into a stratagem to delegitimise the fight against the oppression of Palestinians, the denial of their rights and the continued occupation of their land. Now, our report rightly calls for zero tolerance for EU support for projects inside or outside the EU that directly or indirectly promote xenophobic or racist views. Therefore, I call on the Commission to recognise the consensus that exists that Israel's treatment of Palestinians meets the definition in international law of the crime of apartheid, and therefore to review Israeli participation in EU programmes and EU support for projects that might give rise to complicity in Israel's apartheid regime.